Hi, folks, and welcome to episode 15, Supermarket Secrets. In today's episode, we're going to be talking about how to save money at the grocery store, as well as a few little shopping tips you've probably never heard before. Before we get into today's episode, I just want to take a real quick minute and say thank you. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for supporting the channel. I'm really grateful for every single one of you. And if you haven't subscribed, please do so. And don't forget to leave a like and a positive review. Super appreciate it. With that being said, episode 15, Supermarket Savings. Here we go. All right. So yesterday, guys, I was at my local Fry's. Fry's is a grocery store in Arizona. It's pretty popular, quite a few chains, but even though you may not have a Fry's grocery store where you live, I have no doubt that you probably have some of the same things that I'm about to talk about. All right. And I also do shop at other places like Safeway, Bash's, even Walmart. Okay. I do get groceries and supplies from all of these different places. But yeah, I just want to dedicate this episode to telling you how to save money at the grocery store. So yesterday, I went to the grocery store and I bought $98 worth of stuff. Now, I want you guys to understand my bill before my savings and my discounts and coupons and everything, probably about $150. And I took it from about $150 down to $98. All right. And I'm about to tell you how I did that. So, one thing you need to understand is that the supermarket, they make most of their money from overpriced crap. Okay. Like liquor, all right, chips, soda. And I did buy some soda too, guys. I did. All right, and soda is expensive. I'm just going to take a quick 10 seconds and talk about this. A 12-pack of Pepsi, $9.99. That's ridiculous, man. That's freaking ridiculous. I remember when a case of 12-pack used to be like, what was it, guys? Like $5.99, $6.99 at the most. That was like pre-pandemic. And ever since the pandemic, man, the price of soda has jumped up to like $10 for a 12-pack. It's crazy. All right. But just understand that, guys, the supermarket, they make lots of sales. Lots of their profit comes from liquor. All right. Potato chips, candy. All right. All this kind of crap, right? Processed crap. Okay. So, what you need to start getting in the habit of, guys, is not buying name brand stuff. Okay? And besides, God wants you to be healthy. The devil is the one that sells candy and sugar. Alright? So, do you really need a $6 bag of Doritos? Doritos taste good. I'm not saying they don't. But, folks, they're empty calories. There's no vitamins, there's no minerals, there's no protein. It's basically just flavored salt, if I'm going to be completely honest with you. Alright, that's all it is. It tastes good to the tongue, but your stomach and your body have no use for it. So quite honestly, you might as well chew up the Dorito and spit it out. Because, you would actually be healthier that way. That way the tongue gets that salt flavor that it's craving, okay? But then you spit it out and you're not going to get a tummy ache, you know? You're not going to add weight to yourself. So, I know it's kind of silly, but yeah, I mean, it's seriously just, chew up the stuff that tastes good and spit it out. Sending it to the stomach, it really does you no favor. The stomach is going to look at that and be like, what the hell am I going to do with this thing? This salty piece of nothing. What am I going to do with it? And guys, just so you know, in case you don't understand how anatomy and health and the body works, all right, if the stomach has no use for something, It's going to send it directly to storage. All right? That's why when you drink soda, when you eat potato chips, when you eat donuts, the body has no use for that, and it's going to send it directly to storage. All right? And the main part of storage on the body is the gut. All right? And when the gut is full, it sends it to the butt. And when the butt's full, it sends it to the legs. And when the legs are full, it sends it back to the arms. And when the arms are full, it sends it to the back of the neck. Right? These are all little storage capacities, and you'll see it on a fat person, right? First it's the gut, then it's the butt, then it's the legs, then it's the arms, then it's the back of the neck. Right? That's just how it works. So, guys, first of all, right, before we talk about savings, get in the habit of not eating crap. All right? Now, if you're going to do soda, balance it out with some salt. Because the opposite of sugar is salt, and the opposite of salt is sugar. All right? Seriously, if you've had too much sugar during the day, have some salt. You've had too much salt, have some sugar. All right? Always be balancing those two things. So, get in the habit of not buying the expensive stuff that tears you down, like alcohol. What is it, like 20, 30 bucks for a bottle of liquor? All right? 20, 30 bucks for a bottle of liquor, and it's going to, destroy and break down your body. Okay? Nothing good's going to come from it. And then you get some potato chips that are like $5, $6 a bag. Right? Like right there is probably 20, 30, 40 bucks. And all you bought were chips, a bottle of alcohol, and some dip. Like some cheese dip or something. It's like, it's all crap. And when I check out, guys, at the grocery store, I'm looking around to see what other people buy. It's amazing. I spent $100, but I got 3 pounds of chicken. I got a whole bunch of vegetables. Okay, I did get a couple cases of soda, but it was not the name brand soda. It was like, the knockoff version, but it still tastes good. I mean, guys, don't forget what soda is. Soda is nothing more than sugar and water, all right, with syrup, okay? It's sugar, syrup, water. That's it, all right? Can I tell the difference between Coke and Pepsi? I can. I can tell you which is Coke and which is Pepsi, but at the end of the day, guys, okay, it's syrup, sugar, water. Who really cares what what the artificial flavor tastes like? All right, so instead of spending $10 for a 12-pack, I spent $3 for a 12-pack. Okay, now does it still, partially tear down my body and make me unhealthy? A little bit, but I'll tell you, it's the worst thing I bought. All right, so I'm not telling you guys never to reward yourself, never to treat yourself, but you just want to limit how much of it is. All right, and if you're gonna buy soda, get the cheap stuff. What does it matter? Seriously. All right? But I got enough groceries to last me about a week. Probably even longer than that, okay? But when I look around at other people's shopping carts, I see Mountain Dew, $10 a case, 2 cases, $20. I see a bottle of liquor, okay, probably $20 for that, right? I see some Doritos potato chips, right? So it's like between the 2 cases of Mountain Dew, okay, the bag of Doritos and the bottle of liquor, they're already spent $50. And it's nothing but toxic crap. Okay? So what you guys really want to be doing is eating healthier and better. Now, let me tell you the best day to go to the grocery store. The best day to go to the grocery store, in my opinion, is Tuesday. All right? More specifically, I would say probably Tuesday morning or Tuesday afternoon. All right? I don't know which is better, to be honest. I've gone both times and found good deals. But I'll just tell you, at Fry's on a Tuesday, that's usually when they get new shipments, or not even when they get new shipments, but that's when a lot of new stuff goes out. And when new stuff goes out, old stuff goes on sale. And it's not technically old, Because if it was technically old, they wouldn't be able to sell it. All right. But what happens is a lot of the stuff gets marked down 50% or whatever. So yesterday, even though yesterday was not Tuesday, I still found a lot of good deals. Okay, I found a bag of collard greens for $1. A big bag for $1. Okay? I found big bag of spinach for $2. Okay? Protein shakes with 30 grams of protein. Buy one, get one free. $3.79. So for $3.79, I got 2 protein shakes, each with 30 grams. That's 60 grams of protein, along with a lot of other trace vitamins and minerals for $3.79. All right? I'm telling you, folks, I found that all over the place. A big bag of cheese for $4. Okay? You can just find so many good deals. All right? On certain days. So I don't, and your grocery store might have a different day, but for my local Fry's, Tuesday afternoon at like 3, 4 o'clock, best time to go. And it probably is the same for you, right? So try going to your local grocery store at 3 or 4 in the afternoon and see what kind of deals they have. All right? If you can. If you can't, that's fine. Go when you can, but go on a Tuesday and just see what the deals look like. All right? And we're not even going to get into the app, because with the app, you can get a whole bunch of savings too. All right? There's lots of savings and additional deals and discounts you can find when you use the app. All right? But I'm not going to talk about that in this episode. What I do want to talk about, though, is how to save money. Because one thing you need to understand is that every single grocery store, okay, every single one of them, all of them, doesn't matter if it's Walmart, Safeway, Fry's, Bash's, all right, those are some of the most popular ones in Arizona. But wherever you're at, okay, you can find this wherever you are, all right? But basically, every single grocery store has 3 clearance sections, okay? We're about to break this down, guys. This is the best part of the episode, because I'm about to give you the ultimate secrets, all right? Every grocery store has 3 clearance sections. A dry clearance section, a frozen clearance section, and a deli clearance section. We're going to break all 3 of these down. Ready? Here we go. The dry clearance section, usually, at least where my Fry's is, it's kind of by the pharmacy, but it might be an entire aisle. Usually it's not, though. Usually it's like a third or a fourth of an aisle, and it has a little green thing above it that says clearance. If all you have to do, guys, if you don't know where it is, ask one of the store associates, ask one of the employees where the clearance section is, and they'll tell you where it is. Okay? Usually it's kind of by the picnic supplies, or by like usually by picnic supplies, kind of like somewhere around there. And it's the dry clearance section. So what are you going to find here? You're going to find, cans, like cans of green beans, cans of beans. You're going to find just random stuff, maybe candy, okay? You're going to find stuff that doesn't need to be frozen or doesn't need to be refrigerated. And the reason things are in this section is because let's say a can of beans falls off the shelf and it gets a dent in the side, okay? They're probably going to put it over there. So some of these products are damaged on the outside, all right? They have to be safe. If they're not safe, they wouldn't sell it to you. But you might find cans with a little bit of a dent in them, okay? Things that are getting close to expiring. Not expired, but getting kind of close, right? So maybe it's like a Hershey's bar, and it's going to expire within a month. So they mark it 50% off, stuff like that maybe. So there's that kind of stuff, you know. Um, but basically stuff that doesn't need to be refrigerated, stuff that's you know, not bad, but it has to be sold. Okay? I found so many great things this way. I mean, you can find paper plates, you can find, you know, just all kinds of different stuff, really, guys. All right? Like, what do you think happens if they have a bag of chips and it expires in, let's just say, 2 weeks, and no one's bought it, and you have like 50 of them? They're going to put it in the clearance section, you know, because the grocery store would rather get 50% for their money than nothing at all. All right. So the dry clearance section is awesome. That's where most of the clearance items are going to go. All right. Canned goods, miscellaneous type of stuff, right? It's not bad. It's really not bad. Can find some good stuff, you know, dog toys. You know, I mean, I don't know, just, you know, products that are discontinued, products that are getting close to expiration, maybe the package, you know, maybe there was like a 12 pack of something and the package got opened and they're just selling them individually for a cheaper price. I mean, it could be a number of things, but always check out the dry clearance section. Always worth a gander. Okay. The next clearance section is the frozen clearance section. Okay? Because same kind of principle, guys. What happens when you have when you have like, let's just say 20 frozen pizzas and they're going to expire, I don't know, within a month? What are they going to do? They're just going to throw them all away? No, the grocery store would rather make 50% money on it than toss them out. Okay, so that's why there is a frozen clearance section. And most people don't know this, but it's absolutely true. There is a frozen clearance section that you've never heard about. It's somewhere in the store. If you can't find it, ask an employee and they'll show you. All right? But I have found like, you know, like mac and cheese for like $1 or $2. It expires like within a month. Okay? So you kind of have to eat this stuff relatively quickly, but that's not a problem, guys, because, you know, within a month later, they're going to have new stuff in the clearance section. But the frozen one is great. I mean, I've found great stuff too, like crab legs, 50% off. All right. You know, breakfast sausages, normally like $15 on sale for, like $7.99. Okay. Usually it's like 50% off. Waffles, 50% off. You know what I mean? And you know what's funny is like people are out there buying full price waffles and they're going to eat them within a month. But then in this frozen clearance section, you have the exact same waffle. I'm talking name brand stuff, guys. Name brand stuff, and it's 50% off. And the only reason it's 50% off is because it's going to expire kind of soon. But you're going to eat it within that time frame anyway, so get the savings. All right? So that's the frozen clearance section. Now the last clearance section is the deli clearance section. And this is one that I used yesterday. All right? I find in the deli clearance section, and the deli clearance section is hit or miss. Sometimes there's nothing in there. All right? But I'll tell you guys, I find Boar's Head stuff in there all the time. And in case you don't know what Boar's Head is, it's a brand, okay? They're like a butcher, like basically like a meat manufacturer, right? They sell some of the best meat possible, okay? Yesterday, I got like mortadella. I think it's a type of bologna type thing. But I made sandwiches. I've already had some. It's delicious. All right. Pastrami, turkey breast. I'm telling you guys, I'm eating Boar's Head quality stuff for at least 50% off. I'm talking like a pound of turkey breast for like $4. Normally it's like $9. All right. And when I go to the checkout section, guys, I find people in there eating literally like, you know, they're eating like Sara Lee or whatever else, they're paying more for Sara Lee than I am for Boar's Head. For basically the same type of stuff, like turkey, like sliced turkey. They're paying like $5 and I'm paying $4. And I'm getting Boar's Head and they're getting Sara Lee. Alright? But same thing with the deli section, guys. See, the deli stuff, they can't put it in the dry clearance section. It'll go bad. They can't put the meat stuff in the frozen section. No, so that's why there's 3 clearance sections. One for frozen, one for dry, and one for deli. Okay? But same thing, guys. What are they going to do? Throw out Boar's Head? They slice too much turkey for the day. They're going to throw it out? No. They're going to mark it 50% off, and then they're going to, let people buy it. All right? But I'm telling you guys, I am getting Boar's Head quality meat for half off consistently. And okay, it expires in a few days, but so what, guys? In a few days, I'm going to go back there and get more stuff on clearance. Okay? So that's basically it for this episode. Every single grocery store has 3 clearance sections. Dry, frozen, deli. Okay? Remember that. All of them. Walmart has it. Safeway has it. Bash's have it. They all have it. Now, if you want, you can get the app, like the Safeway app, and get even more deals. Okay, we didn't even talk about that, but you could if you want. But I'm just talking about the 3 clearance sections. And not only that, guys, but when I was in the vegetable section, okay, they'll actually have little random sales and little random deals too. Like I was mentioning earlier, like the protein shakes, buy one, get one off, right? Buy one, get one free. Like a bag of spinach, right? For $1 or $2. Sometimes they have little deals like that kind of sprinkled throughout the store. All right. But I'm telling you, yesterday, for less than $100, I got a whole bunch of green, vegetables and salad stuff, right? I got, a case of soda. I got 3 pounds of chicken because the chicken, buy one, get one free. So for $10, I got 3 pounds of chicken that I need to cook. Not bad, right? Also, for $8, I got probably at least a pound and a half of Boar's Head super high quality meat, which tastes delicious, by the way. And then I bought some other stuff too. I mean, it adds up, right? But everything I bought was pretty much on sale. And even the person ringing me out said, wow, that's a pretty good deal, But basically, guys, to conclude this episode, quit buying the expensive junk, right? Like Mountain Dew, Coca-Cola. It's overpriced. I understand you. Everybody needs a sugar drink every once in a while. But get the off-brand stuff, right? Get the stuff that kind of tastes like Coke, but it's a third of the price. That's what I did. I also like V8, so I bought some V8, and V8's kind of expensive. I paid $5 for it, which is kind of a lot, I think, but I like it personally. All right. But guys, stay away from the expensive junk, like liquor, like, Frito-Lay's, potato chips, Cheetos, Doritos. Expensive, but it's junk. All right. Stay away from that stuff. Look in the 3 clearance sections. Once again, the 3 clearance sections that every grocery store has is dry, frozen, deli. Check all 3 of them, guys. All right. And go on a Tuesday afternoon. Try it out. Go on a Tuesday and see what you find. All right. So with that being said, guys, I hope you liked this episode. Hopefully it, saves you some money. And don't forget to, like this video, leave a good review, leave a comment. Thank you for the support. Stay vigilant, guys. Stay vigilant. The devil wants to, sell you expensive crap. He does. The devil wants to sell you expensive candy that destroys your body. Instead, you need to save money and go for the good healthy stuff that's on sale. All right? And I just told you ways that you could find the good stuff on sale. All right? So stay vigilant out there, and I'll see you in the next episode. Peace.